Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday. Rise and shine. Have some coffee with me. Yes. Well, in beautiful central Pennsylvania today, it's partly cloudy, and there's a chance of showers later on this afternoon. Let me know what it's going to be like in your neck of the woods. Uh, it's not real cold out there, but then again, it's not real warm either. I don't know exactly what the temperature is here, but I'm going to guess and say we're in the 40s. We're probably going to go into the mid 50s, maybe 60, if that. I got 2, 4, probably 6 boneless pork chops about that thick that I'm going to put on my new smoker today. I got to season it up, and I'm going to just lightly smoke everything so I can get that seasoning, in the smoker. And it'd be a shame just to season it up without putting any kind of food on it. So this evening we're going to have slightly smoked pork chops on my Oklahoma Joe's smoker that I picked up for $39. All put together. Honest to God. What a find. I was over there at Lowe's yesterday. I had to pick up some supplies for my contractors here. I had to get some paint and stuff, and my shutters came in. I had to pick those up. So while I was there, obviously, I had to walk over to where they sell the grills and all the barbecue stuff, just to be a little nosy. And I did buy something, but I bought a little thermostat on this Oklahoma Joe's smoker. On the lid, there's one thermostat thermometer already. But then it's got a place on the far right where you take this bolt off and you can put an additional thermometer on it. So I bought one of those to put on it. But I was looking around at the smokers there, and I was so proud of myself. I looked at the price of those smokers, and they had Oklahoma Joe's there. Now, they had this year's model, but they're salty. They're like $300, $399, whatever it might be. And my smoker that I got, all put together because they wanted to get rid of it at $39. What a deal. And I was told to get some cooking oil. I don't know, let's say olive oil or whatever kind. And just lightly rub on the outside of the finish of the smoker, of the unit that I bought, all over it, to put this oil on there. It'll help preserve it, during the bad weather. And I got to look around and see if I can get a cover for it, for this type model. They didn't have any at Lowe's, so I'll probably go on Amazon and get a generic brand. If any of you have any ideas on where I can get a generic cover for this Oklahoma Joe's smoker, let me know, okay? It's got the smoking box off to the side, and I know putting that oil on it, that'll preserve it somewhat, but I want to cover it up, It doesn't need to be out in the element, okay? I'm just babbling on, folks, you know me. Are you guys having a problem with your phones and texting? I got a message. I got up this morning, and I looked at my phone, and a buddy of mine sent me a message and said, hey, I don't know what's going on, but you're probably better off texting me than calling me. What? This came in this morning, and apparently my text from yesterday that I was sending to a friend of mine didn't get there until last night, right? And it was delayed, so the friend thought that I was trying to get in touch with them last night. I said, I was fast asleep by 9:30, So it was a delayed reaction. I don't know, maybe it was just a little bit of a hiccup or what, but did any of that ever happen to you guys? Let me know. It's just a little weird. That's the first time I ever got something like that from a friend saying, hey. And I called them this morning. I said, what are you talking about? And he said, well, I got this last night. I said, well, it wasn't from me. By 10:38 or whatever, I was fast asleep, you know. I was in La La Land. Years ago, yeah, I would have been up at 10:38, but not anymore. Come 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30, I'm ready to hit the rack. That's it, you know. Of course, then I get up early in the morning, but and there's nothing on TV that I want to sit and worth watching. I binged it a little bit last night on Hulu to watch, I think it was Andy Griffith Show, or maybe that was on Netflix. But between Netflix and Hulu, that's a heck of a deal. I'm very happy with that. I cut the cable, and I have this Netflix. I think we pay like $10 or $11 a month for it. And this Hulu, well, we got on special for the first 30 days for $5, and I guess thereafter, every 30 days, it'll be like $6 a month. And there's a lot of channels on that Hulu. I mean, they're older series, and I guess there's some newer stuff on there, but it's worth looking into if you're thinking about cutting your high cable bills, you know? I'm happy. And then, of course, I got the Fire Stick broken, all right? And I get my news channels on that. So I'm happy. Oh, and then I got an over-the-air antenna, which I bought at Wally World, a.k.a. Walmart, a couple years ago. And it's an internal one, in the house, over-the-air antenna. I don't know. I might have paid $30 for it, like I said, a couple years ago. And I pick up a couple free over-the-air local channels, NBC, you know. So I'm happy, you know. I get what I need to get, and no more of that $200 cable bill or whatever it might be nowadays, you know. They're really ridiculous anymore. So I got rid of the dish years ago, and certainly cable many, many years ago, you know. But let's put some coffee down. Okay, I don't have anything else to talk about. I did look up some of the birthdays today, and there's nothing on there that even flips my skirt, okay? Nobody that I know, and I know that's not fair. You guys might know it, but there's a Kardashian, I think Kim, no, not Kim, some other Kardashian, but she's celebrating a birthday today. She's 39. But, and all the other ones, I don't know the names, you know? So, happy birthday to all of them anyway. If you want to look it up, you can go on Google and put celebrity birthdays on April blah, 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 okay? You can do that. There's my flowers. There they are, yeah. I know it's a mess right now, but, you know, with construction going on, that's the best we could do. And boy, do they smell good. Yes, they do. I got up this morning and it smells like a damn funeral parlor in here. All right, folks, I'm going to go. I got to get ready and, I got to go down to Tractor Supply. I got to get a part for my smoker that I can put this thermometer on, you know. So, and I think I mentioned to you guys the three-way switch that I need for our fan, exhaust fan, light, and heater. Well, we ordered it through Amazon. It'll be here today, okay? So that's all taken care of. It was like $20 for this three-way switch. Actually, it's going to be like 3 buttons. So you can push one button if you just want the light, or you can push 2 buttons if you want the light and the exhaust fan, or 2 buttons if you want the light and the heater, and 3 buttons, boom, 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 if you want the light, the exhaust fan, and the heater. So for $20, what the heck, you know? So that'll be taken care of. All right, I'll talk to you guys later on. Have a great day today, okay? And do something nice for someone. Say some kind words to your fellow human being, all right? Help somebody out if you can. If you see somebody struggling, trying to get into the grocery store or whatever kind of store, wherever you might be, if you can hold the door for them, do it, Yeah. It's the ripple effect. Remember that. If we all do this subconsciously and help other people, they'll subconsciously start helping other people, and it'll be a ripple effect. That's my theory, okay? All right, take care of one another. God bless you. I do love you. Love your family, your kids, your grandkids, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. Don't forget that. And no matter how bad we think we have it, somebody else always has it worse. My son and daughter-in-law, they're flying out to Tampa, Florida today. God bless them. They're going down there for the Easter holiday to visit some friends, and I hope they all have a safe trip. All right, I'll talk to you guys later on. Love you, okay? Take care. One more time. Cheers and Nostrovia. See that little cookie jar up there? That little man? That was my mom and dad's from years and years ago. They used to have that little cookie jar. The guy with the red hat up on the top there. They used to have it sitting there right there on the kitchen table. Not that kitchen table, but I remember when I was a kid, I would open that thing up and just the aroma that came out of it because of whatever cookies my mom might have had in there. Maybe ginger snaps, I don't know, but you had to open that little lid up and it smelled so good. That's what memories are all about. That thing there, and then the memories of how the flowers smelled during Easter. Keep that in mind. What are your memories like? I love you. Take care. On 3, we're going to punch out now. Have a great day, folks. 1, 2, here we go. Cheers to Nostrovia. 3, smile now.